Hello and welcome back to Ruby's story. Ruby is a little bit worried about her pup Quartz. He is a bit sick. Here's Lalila coming to lay with Mom. We have, I believe that's Guardian sitting over there. Yeah. But she is a little bit worried about Quartz. He is a bit sick. He is at 19% health. We just got the cooldown, so we're in need of taking a nap so we can help him more. It's been snowing for a while now, and Ruby is really wanting to move the pups as soon as she can, but she's been kind of trying to wait for the snowstorm to stop. It looks like it has stopped, so let's hope that it's still stopped when we wake up. She really wants to move her pups to the pond. Just down the stream a bit. But yeah, she didn't want to move them during the snowstorm. Oh no. Oh, Quartz, no. I really thought that we'd get a little bit more time with him before that happened. He was at 19%. I thought he'd make it through the night, darn it. Ruby was hoping to move the pups today and let Quartz see the pond for the first time, but like before he passed, and unfortunately that didn't happen. I think she'd be, you know, probably trying to call him out of the den. And you know, when he didn't come out, she'd probably, you know, go in to check on him and find that he did not make it through the night. Yeah, I think she would be extremely sad about that, but, you know, she could smell that he was not doing well, and, you know, he looked strong, he seemed to be staying strong, but Yukon's like, what, where is he? And, you know, I think Ruby would have to let him know that it's not good. Yukon, why you gotta run off when I'm trying to interact with you? I'm trying to sniff your nose, Yukon. He's trying to bring back Guardian. Alright, let's see if we can sniff your nose now. And we're gonna pretend that he didn't have that reaction. I feel like they'd both be very sad over this news, and I think Ruby would decide that they're gonna move dens now. You know, she doesn't want to be at a den where they lost a pup. It's been time to move. The snows have stopped for now, and yeah. Just gonna let them know that it's time to move. Still a little bit chilly out, but you know, the pups' coats are getting thicker. Pups are getting stronger, and Ruby thinks that they can make the trip. It's not too awfully far away. But I think she is going to try and take them the long way around the pond, just so that they have a little bit more all grasses to hide in and stuff. We have Lalila with us. Let's turn on name tags so we can see everybody. It looks like Chandra is checking out the stream. She's like, wow, Mom, what is this? Why is it so cold on my toes? Guardian up here with Ruby, Rainier, coming along. Rainier almost leading the way. We got Guardian right behind him. Yukon, making sure everybody's coming. Chandra is getting lost. Don't see any tall grasses immediately, so hopefully everything's fine. There you are, Chandra. She's tripping and falling. She's our energetic pup. So I guess it makes sense that, you know, she would be exploring and trying to figure out, you know, cool little places to go to and hide and run around. Yeah, I think Ruby is starting to notice that there are no tall grasses. No, they're like anywhere, so if they get attacked right now, they are very vulnerable. I feel like she would start feeling a bit nervous and just wanting to hurry her pups along and get to this den as quickly as possible. And oh, there's tall grass right here. It's like everybody is still coming. Chandra is kind of straggling behind, but she's still coming. Yeah, Ruby really doesn't know how many tall grasses are on the other side of the pond, but she does feel like it would be the way to go. Leela just dove right across that stream. Good job. Amber and Rainier, Chandra, Guardian. Everybody else is a little bit nervous about it. Looks like Rainier has made it to the other side. I think Ruby will call to them and get them to hurry up. Good job, guys. Rainier and Chandra has made it over. Amber and Guardian are a little bit more nervous. Come on, guys. Just gonna let them know it's okay. Amber has found a bone to carry across the stream, apparently. Guardian is... There he goes. He's just taking his time. I think everybody has made it across. Oh, uh-oh. You smell stranger wolves. Certainly not what Ruby is wanting to be smelling right now. And dispersal's not far away. Alright, we got 5 pups in the grasses. And stranger wolves from the Cottonwood Creek coming from behind us. We also have maybe coyotes and stuff. It's definitely not anything she's wanting to hear or smell. I think she's just going to move on ahead and just kind of decide which route she wants to take. She'll have Yukon hang out with the pups. Mountain lion has been through here not too long ago. Definitely not a good sign. Looks like it went for a swim. So yeah, the den is right over there across the pond. And this is the very long way around. If there's more grasses over here, it might be worth it. But we're not really seeing more grasses. There's one over there. She might just risk taking her pups along the boulders. She just really wants to take them the safest way possible. And she's kind of curious where the cougar is hanging out if it swam across over here. She certainly doesn't want to run into them. Or these mule deer. Or these coyotes, for that matter. Get out of here. Oh, Yukon, you're supposed to be back with the pups. Yeah, she's gonna chase these coyotes out of here. Let's kind of clear the way. The pups are a bit sleepy, so I don't know if they're going to make it all the way to the den today or not. Might have to let them sleep. Right, coyote. I'm right on your tail. You better get out of here. Yukon's up there growling too. Alright, well. Should make things a little bit more safe. How are the pups doing energy-wise? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it today. It's a little bit too far. I think we're going to have to take a little nap. And then Ruby will make sure it's safe again in the morning. Gosh, how hungry are they all? Already coming out. Pups are a little bit hungry. Adults are definitely hungry. Aw. Hello, everybody. They all had so many hearts when we got back. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep. Everybody's just running to Dad. Uh-oh, we smell bison. That's not a good sign. Hopefully they're behind us and not in front of us. Right, come on, everybody. We probably should check it out again before we go. Oh, Leela, come on. You were first to come over the stream last time. The last to come over this time. Hopefully they can all get through here just fine. That's kind of what I was worried about, is them trying to swim and getting stuck on these boulders. I think they're figuring it out, though. Just have to take it a little bit slower with them. Come on, you guys. Come on, Chandra. They're like, Mom, we love the water. Of course, Chandra is trying to sniff and explore and find things. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, gosh. It's an eagle. What a terrible time for an eagle attack. Keep losing it. Where is it at? Lost it. Oof. Thank goodness, because I lost it there, and none of the pups had cover. That was scary, scary. Alright. Guys, stay close. I think at this point Ruby is questioning her wanting to move the pups here. She's wondering if it is actually going to be a safe place. You know, she's already smelled a cougar. She's already chased off coyotes. There's been an eagle attack already. And just a lot of signs that, you know, maybe this isn't going to be a very safe den. She also smells an elk herd not far away. It is an open den, so more prone to eagle attacks. I'm going to name it Pond Retreat. We go. And she's gonna go ahead and send the pups in. I know they all want to explore their new home, but everybody is super hungry and we definitely need to go find food. There's Yukon. Come on. Get a picture of these two real quick. Ruby's just like ignoring him. Like, come on. It's time to go hunt. Ruby's hungry. She's not feeling very playful. And there's the elk scent over here. Lots of mule deer as well, and a scent post, so we might as well mark that real quick. There we go. The heather herd, I think that said. There we go. Yeah, heather herd. Hopefully not too far away. Ruby doesn't want to spend too much time away from the pup. She is a bit tired. It was a bit of a journey and definitely put a lot of stress on her nerves. And she's a little bit nervous, you know, like she doesn't know how safe the new den is, and she doesn't want to leave the pups alone for too long because, you know, what if something happens while they're gone? What if they come out of the den and an eagle gets them? She's a first-time mother and she's overly worried. You know, she's so worried. She's kind of losing scent of the elk. Looks like it's coming from over there, so let's go ahead, get across the river. That is really flooding right now. She's tripping over rocks. Slipping down the hill. Where even is Yukon? There he is. Yukon's like, pups will be okay, relax. Take a deep breath. Oh, go down here maybe? Oh, that's a different herd. I'm not sure which one would be closer. Let's check up here and see if we can't catch the scent of the heather herd again. This is, I believe, where Ruby had put her scent post, but she just moved it back down to where her mom kept it before in the last episode, kind of in honor of her mom. She decided this could be, you know, her and Yukon's place, but she'll keep the marker down there. It's easier to get to, and like I said, she wants to honor her mom in that way. Alright, is there any scent of the heather herd up here? No, just the elderberry herd. Oh, here we go. Let's take maybe this way. Yes. I think Ruby is feeling really tired. She's really just wanting to be at the den with the pups, and this elk herd is way further than she was hoping it would be. Does look like there might be another den nearby, though. If we could smell it, it might be useful. Oh, Yukon. Yukon's like, really, Ruby, you gotta calm down. Oh, drifted into, I believe that's geode pack territory, right? Yes. Kind of in here, going that way. Ruby's too tired to turn back now, and just like her mom, she will take what she needs if she can. I think she'd stop panting. It's hot out. She wonders how much further this herd is. Definitely taking her further than she was wanting to go. I think Ruby would sigh, ah, good enough for now. Let's find these elk and get back home. Smelling dispersals in the territory. And there's a dead tree that we can put our marker on. Den nearby we can smell as well. I feel like Ruby would not care too much about the den at this point. She really just wants to get back home, so maybe just take note that I think it's the rock den that her mom used, actually. So it's a den she would know very well. $2016M. More of them than she thought was there. And she wants to save her energy for the elk hunt because they're so hungry. They already don't have energy. There's the old rock den that her mom used. Over there. Yeah, let's go find... Oh, it is the other elk herd, too. Let's go find them. Nope, not too far away. I think Ruby is going to use her mother's tactic here and chase them a little bit back in the other direction because she really doesn't feel like going further away or taking more territory at this point. It's one thing when she has plenty of energy, but she does not, and they're super hungry. She's feeling a little impatient with the elk. This one is actually a good one. Yukon agrees. We didn't do a very good job of hurting them. But like I said, she's feeling very impatient. Ouch. See if we can't get a nice action shot here. Try and get another one with Yukon if as well. There we go. Almost got her. There we go. Some much needed food for sure. They were very, very hungry. To take a big chunk back to the pups. Hopefully they'll be able to come back to this and get more food off of it. Yukon's up there relaxing. And yeah, they're gonna make their way back to the den. It's the old rendezvous site. I think that was actually Ruby's rendezvous site that she grew up at. It's like a very large wolf walking over here. Is it one that they already ran into? No, it's Dingo from the benchmark pack, actually. Probably heading up to eat food off of... It's Citrine! Oh my gosh! My goodness. I think Ruby would definitely recognize Citrine. Citrine does not seem to want to interact with Ruby either. Maybe didn't recognize her, but Citrine seems to be doing much better than Magnus was. She is walking around confidently. She seems to maybe even have, you know, a possible mate that she's walking around with. And I think that gives Ruby hope that, well, maybe she'll see more of the pack around. Maybe a lot of them just dispersed. Maybe they decided to move somewhere else. Yeah, Ruby is super happy that she ran into Citrine, even though they didn't get to talk or anything. You know, she didn't get to ask her how, like, what happened to the family or anything. Citrine really wasn't wanting to take time to... I don't think she even realized it was Ruby. She had Elk on her mind and, you know, kind of wanted to keep her distance. So... yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and take this meat chunk back, and Ruby will be really happy to know that, you know, the pack is around. It's just... it's still a mystery, but at least Citrine didn't seem extremely traumatized like her brother. This isn't territory that Ruby had planned on taking, but she's here, so she might as well. This is the den that her mother always called the bear den, and you know, she doesn't see any bears around, and she doesn't smell any bears around. Maybe she does smell a bear. She wonders if maybe she'll use it with her pups at some point, but she doesn't know that she wants to fight off bears to defend her den, so maybe not. Oh, this water is so swift. She's having a hard time getting across. There we go. Yukon is also being swept down the river. She wonders if she's going to have to cross the river with her pups at some point, and she hopes that if she does have to do that, that they will be big enough to do so. She is very worried that if she has to cross when they are young, they might be swept away. Some coyotes, hopefully they stay away. I heard with the new update coming to WolfQuest that they upped how many coyotes you can run into. The update is still in public beta, and I haven't put my game into like the public beta testing, so I don't have the new grasses and all of that stuff, but I'm just kind of waiting for it to, you know, work out all the bugs and release to the public. Hi, everybody. Everybody is so hungry, I know. I know. Hi, Ember. Come to ask Mom for food. There you go. Guardian, where are you going? There we go. There's enough food for everybody. Put down plenty. think Ruby is very happy to see them. Very happy to see that. Even though they were gone for longer than she wanted to be gone. And even though they are exhausted, they are okay. Nobody came out. Nobody got attacked while they were gone. Even though she's very tired, she still wants to just kind of play with the pups for a minute. Rainier and Amber chasing each other. Yukon's still trying to feed Lalila. There we go. See if we can't get a picture of everybody. Oh, Ruby, you blend right in with the night sky. Guardian still feeling a bit playful. Toss up names. Chandra? Don't go too far, please. Ruby studying the scents, and thankfully it all seems to be okay. Rainier and Guardian going up a little bit high on the hill. And yeah, I think Ruby's starting to see that, you know, they're kind of in a hole here. And even though they are hidden, predators could easily sneak up on them. So I do think she would already be contemplating moving them away from this area. There's just been a lot of bad signs that this might not be the safest spot. She's not sure where she'd move them to right now, though. There's also bear scent on the wind. I think she would definitely be looking out and seeing if she could spot a bear headed this way. Yeah, she's not feeling real good about this area. She knows the pups really love the water. I think, you know, she was excited to be here, but, you know, it's not even a very good view. And yeah, I think she'll be keeping her eye out to see if there's another den that they can move to on this side of the river. Leela, you're a little bit far out there, girly. There you go. Do you think she wants to spend a little bit of time with her pups? You know, they were gone for a while and still a little bit tired. You know, the pups haven't really gotten to explore their new home yet. And here are dispersals. Not too far away. Lovely little picture of them in the daytime by the den. They're all just so hidden by the grasses. And Ruby blends right into the log up there. Aw, there's Lalila and little Guardian. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at his blue eyes. She has really blue eyes too. They all have very blue eyes. I think it's just their age. Alright, well. I feel like Ruby is just feeling really kind of vulnerable here. She's feeling on edge. She's just not sure that she likes it as much as she thought that she would. All the pups are laying with Yukon. All the pups love Yukon. I think he is such a good father. Take a look at our map. We did kind of venture out this way. We do still have that carcass up there that we can go eat on. All of this over here is kind of getting weak, so we might need to go strengthen up over there. Let's show all dens and see what our options are. I think this one is across the river. Hide pack territories, yeah. This is the one that Ruby originally wanted to use. But she really doesn't want to cross this river with the pups right now because it's flooding, it's rushing, and she just thinks that, you know, her pups would really struggle getting across that. So I think what she wants to do is kind of venture just more around here and see what else there might be. Let's go ahead and do a howl with the pups. Leela and Guardian doing a little interaction there. Let's see if we can't get a picture of this. I feel like I haven't gotten like a great picture today, and I really want to, so bear with me, guys. That's pretty cute. Yeah, all these grasses, you know, everything's just thick, and it's just hard to get good pictures right here. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and send the pups in. Hi, Yukon. Such a sweet boy. Such a sweet face, just like Malachite. I think Ruby and Malachite had a good relationship together too, so you know, it makes sense that she would pick somebody, you know, similar to what her mother had. You know, she's seen what, like, how good their relationship was together, and I think she would definitely want that for herself too. And I think they're gonna go ahead, go explore on this side of the river, and hopefully find a den that they can move the pups to. It's a beautiful meadow here. I think Ruby would enjoy that. It's just such a beautiful day out. Aww. Definitely dispersals in the area. Let's see which way we are going. Okay, yeah, we're kind of heading deeper towards Geode territory, but that is pretty much exactly where we want to be going, so that works. It's like there's a mama up here. No, we're not in that time, are we? Alright, well, I feel like this episode might be starting to get a little bit long, so I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here as we are being invaded. Where are we getting invaded at? Flare up here. And you know, Ruby just wants to keep moving. Like I said, she wants to explore the world, and again, she can only use each den once, so I feel like she just wants to continue moving forward, finding more dens and finding places to live that, you know, she doesn't want to look back to where she's already been. She wants to look forward and discover new things. So, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye-bye.